Ralph Waldo Emerson, a writer, a brilliant intellect, is credited with saying, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." This is one of approximately 50 quotes in my book, Faith and Finances, the most important yet neglected areas of life. And although Ralph was not a Christian in the traditional sense, he had some pretty different beliefs. I included this in my book because it's 100% true. God has given each and every one of us the free will to choose what to believe. So Ralph had the choice to put his hope and faith in Jesus or not. And it doesn't sound like he did after a little research that I did on him. But in the biblical sense, what he said was true, because we have been given the free will to choose whatever it is that we want to believe, to do what we want to do. Now, I understand there are people who are persecuted for their beliefs, their faith, what they can and can't do. There are plenty of countries around the world who do not allow people to do whatever they want to do. I realize that. And so that's why I am all the more grateful for the opportunity that I have to do what I want to do, to become who I want to become. And that's who I'm destined to become. It's up to me. Just like it's up to you. You should have the free will to choose who you want to be, what you want to believe. That's the beauty of life, that we have that free will. And so what are you doing with your free will? Who are you becoming? Because we are all becoming someone. Some faster than others, some not even realizing it and just going through the motions of life. I'm sure you've heard that saying before, and I'm sure you've been guilty of that. I know I have, getting caught just going through the motions and not being the most intentional with our life. But the reality is, none of us know when our life will come to an end. So maybe take a step back and look at what you are pursuing, what you're doing with your life. What is it that you're going after? I believe most of us want to be fulfilled, right? That you are fulfilling your purpose in life. And where I have found that fulfillment is when I'm pursuing Jesus. In everything that I do, when I include him in whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it's work or play, with family, with friends, with strangers, whatever it is, the more that I include him, the more fulfillment I find. So I encourage you to pursue him today. Open up his word today. Don't take my word for it. Don't take your pastor's word for it. Don't take what you heard growing up in church for it. Pursue it for yourself and become the person that you are destined to become. It is completely up to you. But the last thing that we want to do when we get to the end of our life is realize that we were pursuing all the wrong things. Regret is not a great feeling, right? So do the most with what you've been given today, because the reality is it could be your last.